And so again, um, that's Maverick, my little Maltese, and that's Bronx. He's my Brindle Pit. So I'm out here walking them, and I was just thinking about all the things that I have to do. And of course, when you think about all the things you have to do, you start to get stressed. And for me, I always said that I was a natural, promised myself that I would not stress anymore. And then I started thinking, okay, well, how can I get shit done? Like, how am I going to get anything done if I, just stress all the time? So I was just thinking, about my personal development, how I develop my skills, to be a better me. And as I was just thinking and just, walking my dogs and being peaceful out here in nature ish, um, I thought of some things that would actually help me to do that. And I'm just going to share these, 5 tips with you guys because maybe this will help you. Um, Denzel said, each one teach one. So, I'm teaching you what I know. So, it might help you, it might not. And, one of the things that I have learned from watching YouTube videos, from reading books, countless books, and looking at so many videos and podcasts, is that you have to develop a growth mindset. If you don't think that you can be anything, you're going to be exactly that. And to have a growth mindset, you have to believe that these things are possible for you. And it's so easy to get caught up in, these lifestyles that other people are living. And you want that. Of course, you want to live, free. You don't want to be wrapped up in bills. You don't want to have that worry, that stress of, how things are going to get done. And that comes along with planning. You have to think about growth when you are planning your life. You have to think about your life and what it's going to be like in a few years. This is personal development, like 101. Like, I'm sure I'm not going to say anything that we don't already know, but it's good to hear again because we all want to be millionaires. We all want to have our own businesses, but some of us don't want to do the work. And what I have learned is that you have to have your mindset to win. You have to have your mindset to win, or every day you're going to wake up and not feel like doing a thing, like nothing at all. And I'm not gonna lie, I still have those days sometimes. I've been trying to get in the gym for like 3 weeks, 3 weeks, and I still haven't gotten there. I set my alarm for, to get up at like 6 o'clock, and knowing that I have to be at work at 8:30, between 8:30 and 9. And I even tried to put my phone far away so that I would have to get out of my bed and actually get my day started. But some way, I don't know, it was just in arm's reach, and then I just picked it up and turned the alarm off and went back to sleep. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But again, you have to develop a growth mindset. You have to believe that these things are going to happen for you. And Bronx, my dog's trying to run away. You have to believe that these things are possible. And the laws of attraction work for me. And hey, you all may say that it's, but all this stuff that's in my head, I mean, it happens. And I constantly plan and develop what I need to do. I have a list that I write down, like everything that I do on a daily basis. I don't crowd my list. I don't make a whole shitload of things to do because that list gets longer and longer and you don't check anything off. Nothing. Everything just sits on your to-do list, and then you're looking at that to-do list every day, writing the same stuff and not checking anything off because it's too long. And then you're stressing about what you have to get done. Things that, and in order to get things done. And that's my second point. You have to be productive and proactive. If you're not actively trying to do anything, then you are going to be exactly where you are now, looking at videos, sitting on your couch, wishing you had done something years ago, months ago, minutes ago, seconds ago. You're going to wish you had. But the key is to just get started. Bronx, just get started. It's so easy to get wrapped up in your daily life and forget that you actually need to get things done. But how do you forget that you want to have a better life? Because I'm sure most of America is tired of working 9 to 5 jobs, tired of working for somebody else. I am. Shit, I want to work for myself. I don't want to go in and, you know, fulfill someone else's dream. That's not life for me. And it gets miserable, and then you get unhappy, and then you get stressed because you want to be somewhere else. You want to have a different lifestyle and you want to do something different. So you have to be productive in everything you do. Be productive from the time you wake up. If it's exercising, get up. I'm saying that and I need to do it and I'm going to do it. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to do it. But when you wake up, you have to, get started. Wake up early, change your habits, do something different. Do something different. It's not going to hurt you. If you don't like it, shit, go back to your old routine. So you can be the same old you that you were before, getting nowhere and being miserable. There is no way that you are going to change who you are, change your lifestyle by doing the same things and having the same habits. It's not going to happen. And for everyone that, gets off work, goes home, sits on the couch, or, you know, starts going through their phone, my third point, kick those bad habits. Kick those bad habits. And those bad habits are what holds you back because you're so complacent in your life. You don't know where to start your change. You don't know what to get rid of, what to do. And most of the time, it's just kicking those old habits, forming new habits. Now, I know they said that it takes how long to form a habit? What, 90 days, 21 days? A short amount of time to form a habit. And if that means, you know, spending less time on your phone, which for most of us, that's spending less time on social media, which can take up, hours of our time. Research has been done and shown that we spend hours on our phone, on social media. And those are the hours that we could be spending writing business plans, planning for anything in our life that we want. You don't plan, then you won't do. And when you don't do, you don't get nowhere. So what's the point in being miserable and sad when you don't even want to change your habits? It's pointless. I don't get it. And I know you don't get it. And that's one of the things you have to do is just change your habits. And my dog is like wrapped up in the tree right now. I, he's smart, I promise. You have to change your habits. Be proactive. Have a winner's mindset. Be just do it. That's all you have to do is do it. And I know it's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. That's life. But nothing comes easy. Nothing's going to fall in your lap. Nothing is going to be handed to you, you know, unless you're, a famous family that, just passes down fortunes. I'm not that. I didn't have that family, don't have that family. Nothing's being handed to me. And everything that I'm doing because this is what I want to do. And in order to get anywhere, you have to just do it. Sometimes you have to take a step out on faith and just see what happens. If you fail, you fail. You tried. But if you don't do it, you will never know what could have happened. And some of us get so caught up in the, well, what if I don't do it right, or what if it fails? What if it does fail? That means you just need to go back and tweak your plan. You need to figure out what part of that plan caused you to fail. And that doesn't mean giving up. You've given up your whole plan. You've given up your life, you've given up your dream. All of it, you've given up. So what is the point in giving up? Because then for me, that's just having a loser mindset. And you're not a loser. Everybody is a winner. You have to do what you need to do to be. And sometimes that's gonna make you uncomfortable. But that's okay. Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to do and get to where you want to be. And there's no problem in that. None whatsoever. And my fourth point is it's gonna be stressful. It is definitely going to be stressful. Bronx, come here. I have to get my dog. He be acting unruly. But it's def but you have to remember to form healthy habits. Find ways to cope with your stress. If that means going to the gym, if that means, taking a walk, or you have to, and it's like we feel like, stress it's hard to get away from stress sometimes. So, do what you need to do. Stressing about your situation is not going to change it. Making a plan will change it. Taking action will change it. Being proactive will change it. So that's what you have to do. If you feel stressed out, take a break. That's all you have to do is take a break. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. Take your dog, your pet for a walk or play with them, whatever you need to do to knock that stress off. Get a drink. Pour yourself a glass of wine. Get you a cup. Get whatever for a second. You know, you aren't Superwoman, you aren't Superman, that, you have to feel like you have to just everything. Take everything on your shoulders and carry the weight. It's okay to take a break and step away. And sometimes that's what you have to do in order to, get things done. And that's okay. So you have to, sit there and do this work until you are crying and in a corner in the dark. You don't have to do that. You just have to be mindful of what you have going on and make a plan. That's all you have to do. And Maverick is just all over the place. Sorry to get off topic, but small dogs just they're just, they just have no attention span. And, and, you know, my last point is only five, is to take time for yourself. Take time for yourself. You have to take time for yourself in order to get things done, in order to be productive. You have to, work on your mind. Develop a better mindset. Have affirmations. Do things that make you happy. Without doing things that make you happy, how do you even get through your day? I mean, life is hard sometimes and we all want better, but it's a matter of getting things done. And if you're not doing that, there's no way your life is going to change, period. We have to think about, wanting to have these lavish lifestyles or have businesses and things like that. Do the work. That's the point in life, is to do the work. do the work, get it done. Bronx, get over here, do the work. But that was just on my mind, and I was just thinking about it as I was walking my dog, as I said. And because I hear, even my friends talk about things that they want to do, and businesses that they want to have, things that they want to start up. But it's just like all of this is talk until there's action. And until there's action, I'll just be a good listening ear. Because sometimes, people talk and they don't put the action behind their words. Words without action. Words without action. It makes for, they're really just hopes, because you're not going to get anything done until you start planning. And it's not just about writing things down in a notebook. You write down your steps, and start on it. Get it done. Whatever you need to do, no matter how small the task is, you need to start. Get it done. But, you know, I'm just saying. I'm really just saying. But, you guys have a good evening. I have to go put some things together at my place. I'm still getting my place together, so I will do a walkthrough of my place. So you guys stay tuned and have a good evening while they're over here doing the most. Look, yeah.